Good morning, everyone. If you have got something you need to come out about today and you're wondering what's in your way, how to get around it, and how you can be more mindful during the process, you've come to the right place. Good morning. My name is Seth. I run Comingouttarot.com. Excuse me. You can always find out more about me over there. And if you're looking for reading about what's coming up around yourself, your body, your money in December, I've got readings over there for your star sign. Just look for the December forecast readings. While you're here, I'm going to get these cards in the right order. And if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe so we can keep track of each other. I want to make sure that we stay in touch. And hit that thumbs up button if this stuff is helpful for you. Because not only does it let me know it's helpful and that the content's valuable, but it pushes it into other people's feeds. And speaking of, if you know somebody who can use this advice, don't forget to share it out with them. I'll remind you one more time at the end so that they can take advantage of this as well. All right. If you've got to come out about something today, what is in your way? That was a weird shuffle. How are you going to get around it? And how can you be more mindful? All right. Using the Marielle Tarot today. Obstacle, action, mindfulness. Ooh, we got another double set of majors here, just like we did yesterday, in the same spots, in the obstacle and in the action. So we are unabashedly in lesson time this week. This is the second day this has happened. So don't be surprised if you feel like there are big earth shifts, big changes in the universe going on. When you feel like you have a challenge and you need to get around it. If you're hearing noises, it's a couple of my ferrets running around. In case you haven't been here before, know that they're out. That's why everything's a mess, is not only because of them, but I also work out in the morning. And so you're catching me at my, I just got done working out face. All right, so let's get to it. What's in your way? The High Priestess. How are you going to get around that? The Lovers. And the card that's going to help you be more mindful, Two of Discs. This has come up in mindfulness before here, I think, this Marielle Tarot. All right, so what's in your way today? Assuming that everything is inside of you is what's in your way today. I'm going to talk about these two together because that's important. The fact that this is not how you get around the obstacle. Assuming that everything's inside of you is your obstacle, which means you got to get out and talk to other people. You got to build, manage, and maintain relationships. You got to start moving outside of yourself. Everything is not with you. You can't solve everything on your own, no matter what it is that you've got to come out about. And I think you've got to come out about who you are, deep inside who you are, which means you could be coming out about a relationship that people are comfortable with. You could be coming out a relationship that people aren't necessarily going to understand. You could be coming out about some financial challenges that you're having, especially if it's related to a relationship, but you've been holding all that inside, and the more you hold it inside, the worse it gets. It's kind of like an infection. It doesn't get any better, and it just kind of continues to exacerbate itself and just get all scabby and gross. We don't want to be that way. Hey, Elizabeth, good morning. So the way to get around that is to step outside yourself, get past your, I feel like I can solve this on my own. All I got to do is oh my God, I'm realizing all the crap I've been doing for the last 2 days, how I've been working. This reading is responding a lot to how I've been working. So I'm feeling this right now. And, sometimes these feel really external to me. And I know I'm pushing out a message that somebody else needs to hear. While that is almost always the case, this is what I'm feeling for me too. I'm really into this today. I've been holding a lot of stuff in that I feel like I can figure out on my own, but I need other people. I need to get my ideas out there and my thoughts out there and how I feel about things out there, so those relationships can grow and burgeon and continue to support and build everything that I need to do or want to do in my life. So I've got a lot of relationship building to do. So this is hitting home. And so very honestly, truly, reach out to other people today. Talk to them about what it is that is deep inside of you. I know this is hard. You got to get it. If you can get around that and build these relationships, people are going to help you. They want to help you. So ask them, let them know what's going on, let them in. There's a great quote from Torch Song Trilogy, the character of Mom, played by Anne Bancroft. Thanks, Elizabeth. And I'm going to get the quote wrong, but you'll get the flavor. At the end, her son, who is a drag queen, and has just lost the love of his life, happens to be the second person he's ever had a long-term relationship with, second man. He's killed in a gay bashing, and his mother comes to his house, and she doesn't know what to do, but she came. And this was set in the late 70s, early 80s. And the character whose husband, partner or boyfriend, whatever, was killed, they're having an argument. And he and his mother. And he screams at her for not being more a part of his life before this guy was killed, so that she could have known him. And she says, "You shut me out of your life and blamed me for not being there. And I never want that to be a part of my life." And that's what this is. Don't shut people out of your life and blame them for not being there. Let them in and let them help you. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. They want to help. So how can you be more mindful during the process? This is the Two of Discs. You're going to have to balance. Everything's got to balance. We got to balance what's... and I love this image because sometimes the Two of Discs can a lot of times be about... money and health. In this instance, it is such an emotional health, which eventually and almost always, for 99.9 of us, emotional health affects our physical health. If you don't take care of the emotional stuff, it manifests itself in physical ways. So mindfulness today is about where's your emotional health? How can you be more aware of your emotional health? Meditation helps. Talking to other people helps. Listening to what other people are saying about how you're responding to them helps. Be consciously aware of your emotional responses today. That's one side of the balance. The second side of the balance is, what is it doing to you physically? Yes, Elizabeth, I agree. What is it doing to you physically? Because something's happening to your physical body when you're holding all that stuff in. Like earlier, even language I was using earlier was like things are scabby and they're open wounds and they're getting infected. We don't want that. We want health. So get it all out. Get the conversation out about who you are, where you want to be, and where you're going. Talk to other people. Let them help you. Let them in. And that's going to balance out that festering stuff so that your emotional health starts to blossom and your physical health can follow. All right, I hope this is helpful. If it is, don't forget to hit that thumbs up so that this can let me know that the content's useful, but it also gets it in front of other people's feeds in case they need to see it. Don't forget to share out, please, with other people who might need this message, especially if you know someone who's holding on to a lot of stuff and they need to find a way to let it out. This may be just the key they need to know they can talk to you. Also, don't forget there is readings over on Comingouttarot.com. For the December forecast, easy to find by December forecast. It's also a playlist here on YouTube. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a good Tuesday, and I'll see y'all later. You too. Thanks, Elizabeth.